Starting off seemingly easy here with just some object in the road tests, but these become relevant later when we test a Hardware 3 car. Right now we are using Tesla's FSD version 14.1.7 with Hardware 4 and a 2026 Model Y that has a front bumper camera. So this is the latest and greatest software and hardware that you can get from Tesla. As the video progresses, we will continually ramp up the difficulty, making it harder and harder. And yes, I do get the car to fail in some of these tests, but let me know down in the comments what you think. Did I push it too far?
Oh, put itself in park. All right, I'm not hitting the pedal, not touching anything. The car's been fully in control for a while, so it's pretty comfortable going around that now that we don't have any people or dummies on the side of the road. All right, we're going for this rake. It looks like the road, and I have let off the accelerator. I'm gonna give it one more push. I'm gonna push it one more time. Now I'm fully off the accelerator. Car's doing whatever it wants. I might have to hit the brake here. I don't want to hit this thing. It is braking. Oh, nope. Doesn't seem like it was going to avoid that one. Maybe at the last second. Let's try it one more time. All right, here we go. Rake round 2. This time I'm going to let the car slow. See if it can get it at all. We could see that at the faster speeds. It could not. I don't know why it thinks it wants to turn here, but here we go. So we're going significantly slower this time. I can already see the rake at this point. We're slowing. It does show something in the road. And this time it is stopping for it. Oh. It thought about it. It was jamming the brakes, but it wouldn't fully commit to stopping. All right, last chance at the rake here. FSD is on. I have now let off the accelerator, and we're looking at the front bumper camera to see what we're seeing here. So definitely should be stopping for this object. I can already see it. Of course, I know it's there, but I can see it. The car is now slowing. Okay. Hey, we did get a stop that time. Oh, but then it proceeds, so interesting. It like kind of sees like it wants to see something and it wants to stop, but then it decides it wants to roll over it. How about if we start from right here? Yep, it's just gonna drive right over it. Interesting. All right, so what if the rake is lifted up just a little bit to make it a little taller? Let me pull up the speed here. One more, boop, and then we'll let the car do its thing. I'm totally off the pedal. Will it be able to see this object now? It's way more evident, and there you go. So it is going around it. A little close, but hey, it didn't touch it. It went around it that time. It just needs a little more height. So it looks like height is one of the key factors in determining if we're gonna run something over or not. All right, not a high stakes test. I just wanted to put a little rag in the road because, I don't know, I feel like it probably shouldn't avoid this. I'm off the accelerator now. But, I don't know, let me know what you think down in the comments. I can barely see it. If I didn't know I put it there, I wouldn't see it. Now I can see it, and the car just drives right over it and does not care about it at all. This is just another little thing. It's a head pillow from Joa, but it's hard to see. I can kind of see it, and I can let the car hit it. So it's just a good test for a little object. Let's see. Oh, it did actually drive around it. That's pretty interesting. Just one more dumb little test. This is a knee pad for my daughter's knee pad for her biking. I can actually see it in the road. It's a little taller than the rag. And the car, nope, is gonna just run right over it. So I actually avoided it there so I wouldn't damage it, but not something that's gonna damage the car. So again, let me know down in the comments if you think you should be avoiding stuff like that. Personally, if I saw it, I would drive around it, but I'm interested to hear what you guys say, because you guys say some crazy stuff sometimes. All right, this one, we got the big rolling ball test. We got David over there. He's gonna roll it out from behind the Model S. So he's like kind of hidden. It's actually a perfect setup. So I'm gonna press the pedal one more time. All right, I'm not touching anything. I'm letting the car do everything. He's gonna roll it out right about here. There it is. Oh yeah, the car right away is braking for that. That is pretty amazing. That is really good reaction time. Going around it, the ball's coming back at us. And I mean, the car fully dodges it, so very nice. All right, here we go. We're doing that same ball, but he's gonna roll it out later this time. So we're getting the car up to about 60 here, and I'm let off now. I'm not doing anything. The car's fully in control. And he is waiting longer this time. So I told him, make it kind of like impossibly late. Whoa! Oh my goodness. That is crazy. And it's thinking about going. He's walking out though, so it's gonna be waiting for him. Holy moly, that was good. All right, we did so good with that giant exercise ball. We need to try a tiny little clear ball. This thing is so hard to see. I've now let off the pedal. FSD is fully in control. I'm not doing anything. We're doing a earlier rollout, so this one will be a little easier. Wow, how can it see that? Wow, how can it see that? Oh my goodness. There's a little bit of wind, it probably pushed it back, but yeah, I mean, I would call that a win. All right, here we go. This is gonna be even later. I felt like that one was pretty late on the small clear ball, but we'll see what happens this time. I'm gonna push it one more time. All right, I'm done pushing it. The car is fully in control, and he is gonna throw it out later this time. Wow, oh man, fully on the brakes. And I mean, it couldn't have been much better than that. It could not have been much better than that. Oh my goodness, it's showing a little dog graphic there for the ball. Wow, very impressive stuff. All right, we're gonna have objects popping out here, but I just first wanna show that we're not reacting to the string in the road. I actually can't even see it at all. Cannot see that string. So there you go, even at low speeds, the car's not reacting to the string. We're gonna have a box, a big box, pop out from behind the Tesla. And this first one, it's gonna be, you know, a little more, all right, I'm off the pedal now. It's gonna be enough time to react to, and then the next one will be more of a panic stop. So here it comes. Wow, oh my goodness, that was insane. It just reacts so fast to that popping out. And that felt pretty late to me. I mean, it felt pretty late, but it stopped. Well, this one, I guess, is coming out a little later. I felt like that was pretty late. But now I'm off the accelerator. The car is fully in control here. It's already slowing down a little bit, but we're still going 50. Here we go. Oh my gosh, full braking. No ABS or anything, but it stopped in time. The box is over there to the left. Wickedly impressive, unbelievable. All right, big box was pretty easy, still very impressive. Here we go with a tiny little box being pulled out last second in front of the Tesla. This one will be a little early, and then the next one, he's gonna pull it out even later. So he's using those markers there to kind of determine when to pull it out. Wow, okay, so we didn't stop fast enough to avoid it, but it definitely did react to that little box. All right, here we go, little box again. We're gonna see how how FSD can avoid this. Now this one may be impossibly late. I told him to pull this out real late. So it may be impossible to avoid, but we wanna see how the car reacts. Whoa, it still tries to brake for it. It still tries to brake for it. Wow, pretty impressive. But then it kind of decided, well, it's not there, let's just keep going. Interesting. You said it's picking up your whole leg?
Picking up my whole leg. I'm gonna set a lap time. It's unbelievably weird and cool. I love it.
Do you have a long day on your feet of hiking, backpacking, carrying heavy equipment, going to car events, or anything else? The Hypershell X Pro can help keep you from getting exhausted on these long days.
Oh, there it goes. This is awesome. I mean, you can really feel it, like it's like picking your leg up with each step, making it a lot easier to do what you're doing. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I mean, you could just, it's really good. And here, it's almost like pushing back to like help me down the hill too. We need this to keep up with the robots.
I feel like a robot. I seriously feel like an optimist right now.
I can't keep up with you. Too fast.
I have bionic legs.
So you can easily switch between eco mode, which is green. This is transparency mode, so now I'm not getting any assist. Or if we hold it for 2 seconds, we can get hyper mode, which is red. So now it's really helping me out even more than before. Now Hypershell even has a really cool app. It is not necessary at all. You can do all the functions from the belt here, but we're checking it out. It does add some more granularity to what you're gonna do. And you can see right here, my power's at 50%. I can crank that to 100%, and I immediately feel the help from the belt. And I hear some of you, we need more exercise, not less. We need to be doing these things on our own. Well, check this out. You can go into fitness mode, which for now is an experimental feature, but it actually adds resistance. And so it's at 25%, and I can feel it pulling back on my legs. So if I crank this up to 50%, oh my goodness, it's like sandbags are on my legs. So imagine putting this on, taking the dogs for a walk at 100% resistance. Wow, it is like I'm walking through sand. It is a crazy feeling to adjust that on the fly. And now I can burn extra calories from this device when I want to, but when I'm working or doing something else where I'm not trying to tire myself out, I have the ability to put it on eco mode, and now I'm being assisted, and I immediately walk faster. So it's hard for Stephanie to keep up now because this thing is making me fly. I just can't believe how fast and responsive it is. And you can see all of the data in the app. It shows our speed. It shows that we're walking. As soon as I stop, boom, it changes to idling. This thing is so advanced and so cool. And if we want to keep up, you can hear him out of breath from that sand mode. If we want to be able to keep up with the robots that are coming, this is the kind of stuff we want, but to help us at work, to help us with fitness and everything. So huge thank you to Hypershell for sponsoring this video. Definitely check out that link down below. This thing is pretty amazing, and you'll be seeing it in future videos as I use it to help me film and work and do other things. All right, this is the big one. We're doing child mannequin coming out from behind the car. I'm gonna push the car up. Now, people, don't let your kids play on, 60-mile-per-hour roads here. Let me give it one more. All right, I'm off the accelerator. Car is fully in control. Oh, we're in chill. I wanted to be Mad Max for this. So here comes the kid, and we are hitting the brakes hard. That's very good. That's about a kid's speed, too, I would say. Maybe they turn around. Maybe they, do something else. But yeah, the car stopped very nicely. All right, here we go. Kid test number 2. We're going to try to pull it out a little later this time. I'm off the accelerator. The problem is that the thing is so top heavy, we're just having trouble not having it fall over. Oh, we're going real fast this time. Whoa, emergency braking, look at that. That was awesome. That was really good. Okay, I mean, it wasn't emergency braking, it just was pretty hard braking as soon as that kid started to walk out. Very cool. This one's a bit of a control for the child mannequin. I just want to see, let me get the speed up here. I'm off the accelerator. If the car will do anything when the kid's just standing there. I wouldn't see it if I didn't know. Now I can see the kid. The car is visualizing them and doesn't do anything about it. So, interesting. I feel like I would probably slow down if I saw a kid standing right there on the edge of the road. But I also can't say the car did anything exactly wrong. All right, y'all. We are pulling this mannequin at the last second. I want this car to lose its mind. So we're pushing up here, and I am off the accelerator. Car just wants to go a little slower. We're in Mad Max. I want the car to just lose it, so I can actually see it now. Oh yeah, there we go. It still stopped. Oh, and the kid fell. Is it going to continue stopping? It's not going, and it still displays the child mannequin. Now, one thing I am curious about here is if I'm manually driving, I don't know if you know this, but humans hit humans far more often than autonomous vehicles do. Is the autopilot or safety features going to stop me from hitting this person? So it did alarm way early, but it didn't put automatic emergency braking. It didn't take over my control. Which I know a lot of people don't really want that, but I could see that being useful. If I was texting, I definitely would have heard that alert and looked up. So let's see here. Let's say I'm texting right here. I'm not looking at the road, just going. Oh, okay, I hear my alert, and then I can hit the brake. Which I didn't do. That was all regen until the end there. So that's a pretty good amount of reaction time. And what else is interesting is even though the car is not driving, check this out, you can see that the path planner is already planning to go around that person as it's driving. Now we need a little bit of speed here, but you can see that path is going around the person. And then it alerts me and says, look out. What if I just tap them? Yeah. The car allowed it. What if we're in the self-driving mode, which it's already trying to go around this person? Yeah, so it's going to go around them. What if I point it here, turn it on? Oh, it's just going to thread the needle there. Very slow. It said, no, you're crazy. We're just going to put it in park here. Not a bad response, actually. Not a bad response. It still has them on the display. And I'm just really trying to make this thing fail here. So, if we turn this on, what if I push the accelerator? Yeah, so it pushes through. Still doesn't touch anything. It turned the wheel with me pushing the accelerator. It didn't want to go there, and I made it, and it still was able to avoid the dummy. Nothing too crazy on this one. I blocked off the road with some small traffic cones. All right, I've let off here. We're gonna see if the car stops for these. It definitely should, of course. Pretty obvious to me that the road is blocked off. Getting some nice braking here, and we'll see what the car thinks about this. So it's put its turn signal on and it's just leaving. It's just doing a U-turn. And I was like, oh, I guess we can't go that way. That's pretty smart. I mean, the road was 100% blocked off and it just turns around. Love it.
Now, I know not everyone has a Tesla with hardware 4, so Kyle has been gracious enough to let me use his hardware 3 Tesla Model S with the latest available self-driving software in here. I think it's 12.6.4. I'll put it on screen if it's different than that. So we're going to do some of this testing with Hardware 3 as well. Now, Kyle also has a bunch of other cars. He has Rivian and he has an Escalade and all this stuff, but none of those will allow us to use the driver assistance on this track. Just keep in mind, I can't activate any other systems on this track. Tesla is the only system that is willing to turn on and drive itself in this environment. Okay, so there are several differences with Hardware 3. I don't seem to see a speed limit sign on this one, and I can adjust the max speed, which is something I don't have control over in Hardware 4 right now. So we're just gonna go for it, and FSD is on, and of course you can get up to speed a lot faster in this car than you can with mine. All right, so yeah, the max speed's at 10. So there we go. Max speed is at 75. We're starting with an easy one here. The big box. Can Hardware 3 avoid this large box in the road? Not as much braking as Hardware 4, but it does drive around it to avoid it. Very nice. All right, we're trying the big box one more time, but this time I have blocked off the road. So the car has to stop. It doesn't have an option, or it's gonna run over something. So far we're going real fast. It is not reacting to any of this stuff. Now it's hitting the brakes. Okay, what I will say is it hit the brakes way later than Hardware 4, but it did successfully brake. And this weird turning thing, I'm not sure. Now, Hardware 3 does not have the ability to go into reverse like we saw with Hardware 4. So it looks like the car at this point is just stopping and ready for me to take over. So not a bad reaction. We're moving on now to the smaller box, and the road is still blocked off. I more want to see the stopping ability rather than the going around, but we'll do some of that too. So as you can see, road is completely blocked with a small box in the way this time. It looks like FSD does not care about this at all. Okay, so it saw it really late. Wow, and then it did stop for it. Is it gonna now continue? Because I can't see that box. I'm fairly certain it's out of the view of these cameras up here. And you can tell that Hardware 3 is stopping later. It cannot see as far ahead as Hardware 4 can. But it did stop completely, and it didn't hit the box. Very nice. It's just not seeing it as early. This next one is that little pillow. This is basically the smallest object that Hardware 4 reacted to really nicely. So we're gonna get this up to about the same speed. And Hardware 3 can go around this one. I moved the cones. We're going straight for it. I see it here. The car is not reacting to it. And it does. It goes around that small object in the road. Very nice. Again, it felt a little later than Hardware 4, but it still correctly avoided that object. We've got to make Hardware 3 fail, right? So I put the rake out there. This is where Hardware 4 failed. It was going to run this over. It kind of hit the brakes for it, but then was not going to stop. So let's see. I imagine Hardware 3 won't see this. Man, even I have a hard time seeing it. So yeah, Hardware 3 is not responding to that. Let's try it again one more time at a slower speed like we did with Hardware 4. We'll get up to about 30. It doesn't seem like it needs to be that fast for this one. We'll see if it can react to it. It is slowing itself down to this speed. Yep, absolutely no reaction to that. I don't want to hit it in Kyle's car. But I would say it reacted less than Hardware 4. Hardware 4 did not stop for this rake. Hardware 3 didn't even touch the brakes. Whereas Hardware 4 slowed down, kind of thought about stopping, but was going to run it over ultimately. And how did we make Hardware 4 successful with the rake? We put a little ball under part of it. So again, I don't think this needs to go super fast. We'll let it go in the 30s here and see if it will respond now that that rake has been lifted up a little bit. So still nothing, still nothing. No, it looks like it is not going to respond. So there's a clear difference between Hardware 3 and Hardware 4. Hardware 4 moved around this object or stopped for it, I don't remember. Hardware 3, no reaction.
58.9, 60, FSD is on, and it didn't do anything. It barely did anything. But it's doing this corner fine on FSD. All right, let's flip around. Let's make sure we're FSD, hurry. All the warnings are on. Okay, all right, here we go. Pulling out. Let's get it up to 60 miles an hour. I'm gonna lift off at the cone. So 65, lifting off, it's doing 65. It's slowing gently. It's not doing a thing. It sees the person there, but it doesn't adjust at all. still on FSD, and it's full brakes. Oh my God. It just stood on the brakes to 3 miles an hour because that corner freaked it out. Yeah, I need you to pull it faster and more. It sees it, but it thinks it's walking up and down this way.
All right, let's go for it.
All right, here we go. Get it right back up. Again, 63 miles an hour. I'm not going to touch it. 60 miles an hour. It's slowly dropping speed, 57, 50. It doesn't see the person. It sees it. It didn't do a thing. It fell over. No reaction. Again.
I also can't see how close it is to your car. So.
Right, sure. Don't worry about it. Go more than you think.
Okay.
Worst case, I'll just crash into you over here.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah. How does Chris get to call this work every day? Dang, we should start doing this stuff with him. Maybe we could do a out-of-spec, dirty Tesla, standardized emergency testing test. All right, here we go. I've got it set 65 miles an hour. I'm going to lift now. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's braking. Full brakes. Full emergency brake, and then it let off. And I'm still in FSD. It was into ABS, and it didn't cancel. I think he should have kept pulling it. I wonder if it would have swerved. That was great. So it went full ABS.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then as soon as it realized we could clear, it let up. No swerve, though.
Yeah. I mean, not appropriate to keep going that fast past the kid.
Right, you would be like, oh my God, are you okay? It was like, let me get out of here.
You should have seen this one. It was on the brakes like the second that thing started creeping out.
Really? So totally different behavior. Okay, here we go. We'll get it up to 60 miles an hour. 65, we're locked in. I'm gonna lift off, and now it's all cars control. 63, it's cruising. 62, it's coming out. It's coming out. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. It just drove right by it. All right, FSD is engaged. I've got it up to 60. I'm letting off. FSD controls. It's all FSD, all FSD, all FSD. It's braking, it's braking. Full brake. Oh, it's still going. It's still creeping. Stop. Yep, so it has stopped. It's got its turn signal on. It's trying to turn. It's turned on its turn signal.
I'm gonna just merge around you here.
Yeah, let's just go right over you. So it did all of that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so a little bit me pulling too late.
Let's do that one more time.
Okay.
That was good because it was, again, full ABS.
I mean, let's put it this way. If I was driving and I saw a kid coming out, I would slow down.
Oh yeah, it's not doing the correct thing at all. Okay, let's go. Ripping up the speed. Whoops, FSD engaged. There we go. 60 miles an hour, I'm off. Brake, brake. Come on, baby. Brake, brake, brake. Whoa, it did a little swerve, but didn't even do anything emergency. Okay, FSD is engaged. 85 max. I'm gonna hold it at 60. 63 miles an hour.
I think that ball is toast.
It's going left. It's slowing down. It's heading straight for the mannequin. Oh, we got an emergency hit, but nothing happened. It didn't break. It just went around it to the left. So forward collision warning hit, but it didn't do anything. It just went around it.
That's crazy.
Okay, now we've got cones across the whole street. Oh, this is going to get interesting. I've got it at 60 miles an hour. I'm lifting off. So it's all FSD now. What's it going to do? Oh, man. It doesn't see anything. It sees it on the screen. It's not going to brake. It's going straight for the cones. It just smoked the cones. Well, I got to tell you, I feel like we got to do this with your car now.
What is even crazier about this is I did this same setup with the small box.
Yeah.
And it stopped for that.
This did?
Yes.
What? But it's not a human?
Yeah, let me take my car right now.
Yeah, let's do your car with the same setup.
Yeah. All right, Kyle wants to see how this car performs the same test. We already know it's gonna stop. We're in Mad Max. We're going 70 miles an hour. I've let off the accelerator. And check this out. We're braking. Hitting the brakes a little harder now. We got a turn signal. And check, they're gonna be blown away by this. The car is gonna turn around. and it's just gonna leave. It's a little confused, but this is a much better response than what we just saw out of Hardware 3 FSD 12. It's just gone. It's like, nope, I'm not messing with any of that.
Did it do the U-turn?
It did 100% of that.
That's amazing.
It was like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. There's some ghost kid out there.
That's incredible.
So, and the braking was way early. There was no slamming of the brakes at all. Like when Dave was out here pulling it,
Yeah.
he pulled at the last second. This thing hit the brakes so hard, but no ABS or anything.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this did 2 full ABS hits.
wow.
Yeah.
But then still drove by at 40.
Yeah, exactly. That just worked right through cones.
I can't believe it just ran over the cones. They're not, you
I
know.
want to try it again in this same setup. We only did it one time.
Yeah, no, fair.
So why don't we run them side by side?
Okay. Model Y long range versus plaid. Oh, that's funny. No, he's gonna hit the cones again. So we wanted them next to each other. Oh, it did stop this time. Okay, well that's pretty cool. My car did not want to be on the wrong side of the road. So, okay, interesting. My car did not want to be on the wrong side of the road.
I see that. Let's try that again, but we'll reverse side.
For sure. I don't think your car will care.
I don't think it would care either.
Oh no. All right, so we're stopping. We're big time stopping. The Model S is through the cones. Oh! So my car followed it through that time.
Serious information by having 2 FSD cars at the same time.
You are setting a bad example. Mine followed yours right through there.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Unfortunately, due to moving the cameras around, our mic got disconnected on the interior cam here, so we'll just have the outside sounds. But we wanted to try the rolling ball test, and I cannot believe that the Model S stops so hard for this ball. It does a great job, but it doesn't respond to the child mannequin. Now, there can be a lot of conversation about it wasn't a real person, blah, blah, blah. But the fact is, the Hardware 4 car reacted appropriately to the mannequin, and the Hardware 3 car did not. It's great to see that Hardware 3 does have this stopping capability, especially for a fast-moving object that's coming out surprisingly at a late point in the driving, but it's very strange to see how it reacts to this ball versus other objects. Now, because we had such a good reaction to the large exercise ball, we tried the small clear ball, which, to be honest, I thought even Hardware 4 would have trouble with this one, even though it did so well, and Hardware 3 just does not seem to react to this one.
Here we go. We're gonna simulate if something fell off of a trailer.
It just moves every time I pick up the pace. So what I'm going to do is probably get a little bit ahead at slow speed, and then you tell me when to goose it to have it drop.
Yeah, sure thing. I'm just gonna, for now, kind of let the car do its thing, and if we need to make it harder, we can.
Sounds good. You just tell me when I should juice it.
I think you're good anytime. We're only going 15, so I'm guessing it'll be easy, but who knows?
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to get it up to about 25 and then juice the throttle.
All right, so I just gave it a tap so we get a little closer, but he's
Here it
gonna take off. There it goes. Instantly we stop. That's insane. Again, instant reaction time. That was way too impressive.
Whoa, that's amazing.
It's because you could like get confused because the thing is there in front of you, moving at your pace, and then suddenly it's not. But I don't know how it so quickly picked up on that change. All right, typical Rivian owner test number 2.
Yes, typical electric vehicle towing test. All right, so I'm going to try and get us a little bit up to speed. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm going to follow you for now. What speed do you want to go?
Right now, let's do it.
I'm driving. Oh, man. Okay, whoa. Okay, sorry, I was driving manually, and it emergency braked for me, and still didn't hit it.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. Is it touching?
Nope.
Wow.
You got about 2 feet.
2 feet?
Come on in, I'll hold it here at 20 and then we'll progressively bring up the speed.
All right, I just want to drive manually because it just doesn't, well, I'll just let it go. All right.
Let me know when. I'm going to start engine up the speed. I'm going to let it fall off naturally.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you just go as fast as you want. I may inch up FSD if we get too far away, but if we're going fast, a big distance isn't going to help much anyway.
All right, here it comes. It's going to come towards the end. 3, 2, 1.
Yep, right away we brake for it and drive around it. Really good reaction time. Yeah, it fell a little to the side, but still, it hit the brakes perfectly and drove around it.
All right, let me know when you're locked on and we'll just progressively ramp up speed.
Yeah, FSD is on and following you. Again, I might push it to keep it like we're losing you, so, yeah. Oh, here it comes. There you go. I mean, it's just good at this. It's just really good. Yeah, no, good reaction again. All right, we've decided we need slightly higher speeds here.
Let me know when.
Hold on. Yeah, go for it. Whoa! Whoa! This thing is a NASCAR driver. It decided to clean its cameras as you were doing that, but it still was able to dodge it. All right, so manually driving, no FSD. Here it goes. I'm kind of aiming for it. No assist whatsoever. The car did not care about that. To be fair, I kind of steered into it, but interesting. I would love to see, again, FSD deal with that. I got no assist. All right, is my headlight still in? Oh my God, no, I'm just kidding. If only I was using FSD. All right, we need to continue to make this more difficult. So we've put a bunch of conduit and some traffic cones back there. We're gonna try to get those to fall off and see if FSD can react to those. All right, FSD is on. Move, there we go. Nope, no reaction on that one. We got a little bit of braking right when it started to fall off, and then it seemed like the car was gonna keep going.
What did it do?
So right as everything started to come off, it hit the brakes just a little bit, and then it just kept going.
No way.
And then I ended up hitting the brakes right when we were on them.
You ready?
Yep, ready when you are. All right, we're going for it again at a different angle. Let me get a little...
3, 2, 1, I'm going full throttle.
Ready for it, here we go. It hit a cone, it tried to dodge it. And then the pipe stayed on, you're secure there.
Man, how do these things end up in the middle of the road? This is the safest load you could freaking tow.
Oh no, wait, hold on, go. Yeah, okay, FSD did avoid those cones there. So it seems the bouncing around is a little too much for him, but the static is good. All right, trying the cones. He's gonna get him to bounce off. I'm just gonna get a little closer.
Get ready and I'll give it some beans.
Yeah, bean it up. There we go, even without him. Nope, it is not stopping for those. I don't wanna hit any more stuff with my car. But now, if I back up, watch this. So there's one there. If I back up with these all over the road, it will avoid them, I assume. No avoidance on that one. I'm just backing up. I'm gonna let it do it static where they're laying. I'm pretty sure it'll avoid them.
Oh, interesting. So you braked it, didn't brake?
Yeah, that was all me. Okay, so self-driving, it already has the turn signal on. I'm gonna put it back over here. Let's see. Wow, it's like slaloming through them. I mean, yeah, when they're static, it does it perfectly, but when they're bouncing around, it's just a little too much.
So now I wonder what will happen if the cones come up behind it.
I'm gonna back up because we got a long way to go for that.
All right, yeah, bring it on back there, and then I'll see if I can push you. And it's got to choose crash or cone.
All right, it's on. It's got a little room to wiggle, but not much. So far, it's just 2 miles an hour. There is a cone on my left that it's dodging. So this is about as... It doesn't have much more room before it starts hitting cones, so... It's trying.
This thing's going to need to take a vacation after today.
Oh, here we go. It's about to run over the cone. There we go. It just... Oh, yeah, it's running over a cone right now. I'm stopping it. Stop, 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 stop.
I got it.
Well, hey, that was the right choice to hit the cone.
So did it genuinely hit the cone?
Yeah, it was dragging it before I stopped it.
Is it still in FSD?
No, it's not FSD.
Okay, well, I think we learned something today.
Definitely something.